Obama also gave a speech today, and he sounded a hell of a lot better, but his points also had significant issues. Let's go to clip number one.
I believe with every fiber of my being that in the long run, we also cannot keep this country safe unless we enlist the power of our most fundamental values. The documents that we hold in this very hall, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, these are not simply words written into aging parchment. They are the foundation of liberty and justice in this country, and a light that shines for all who seek freedom, fairness, equality, and dignity around the world. I took an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution as Commander-in-Chief. And as a citizen, I know that we must never, ever turn our back on its enduring principles for expedience's sake. I make this claim not simply as a matter of idealism. We uphold our most cherished values not only because doing so is right, but because it strengthens our country and it keeps us safe. Time and again, our values have been our best national security asset, in war and peace, in times of ease and in eras of upheaval. Fidelity to our values is the reason why the United States of America grew from a small string of colonies under the writ of an empire to the strongest nation in the world. It's the reason why enemy soldiers have surrendered to us in battle, knowing they'd receive better treatment from America's armed forces than from their own government. It's the reason why America has benefited from strong alliances that amplified our power and drawn a sharp moral contrast with our adversaries.
All right, that sounds perfect. That sounds terrific. He's a great speech giver, and he delivers it well, and the words are great. The only problem is, at its core, he doesn't mean it. And I'm sure he thinks he means it, but there was a critical line in it. Now, first, being fair, what he said about our alliances is right. What he said about troops surrendering to us because of how we treat them is right. What he said about the Constitution is right. But in the middle, he said, we should never, ever turn our back on these constitutional values for the sake of expediency. But that is exactly what he's doing when he says, hey, you know what? These constitutional values, they're lovely. But if I apply them to Dick Cheney and George Bush, it's going to be really politically inexpedient. So I would rather just look forward and not look backward and move on with my healthcare and my energy proposals, because applying these values is just so damn inexpedient.
It's too hard.
So that speech is pretty, but it doesn't get the job done. The bottom line is results, and Wes, he's not doing the results, right?
Yeah, not a surprise.
Not a surprise.